Hi, I'm Mr. Jacobs, and today we're going to learn how to subtract two-digit numbers from three-digit numbers using the base 10 system, using base 10 blocks. Now, before we get to our example today, allow me to introduce you what each base 10 block represents and what it's going to be represented in our problem today.
So, before we do our example, guys, allow me to show what each base 10 block is named and what do they represent in our problem. We're going to start from the smallest to the biggest. This tiny guy right here is called a unit, and for our problem, it represents one separate unit. This long column right here is called a rod, and these are 10 units all packed into one, making it a column, making it a rod. And this big one here is called a plate. And this represents in our problem 100 units all packed into one. And so let me show you what our problem is today. Okay guys, so our problem today is 208 minus 39. I wrote down our place values so we can make sure that we are subtracting in the same column for each one. So we're going to start with our ones place. Now we know that we cannot subtract 9 from 8. So what we have to do is we'll have to regroup and get from our neighbors. But before we do that, let's make a visual representation of 208 using our base 10 blocks. So, as you recall, these are worth 100. And so we can just put two of these plates to represent 200. Okay? And so these units are considered as one, so it's in the ones place. So we can put 8 of these to represent 8 units, making it 200 and 208. Excuse me. So now we have to subtract from our number 39. So as you recall, we cannot subtract 9 from 8. So we're going to go next door and see if our neighbors have anything that we can make this a bigger number than 9. So we're going to go next door. They don't have anything, so we're going to go to the next door. And we see that they have 2 hundreds. We can take one of their hundreds, break it apart, and turn it into 10 rods. 10 rods. So now our neighbors in our ones place now have stuff to take from our next door neighbors, the 10 place. So we're going to take one of their rods, and we're going to break it up and make 10 separate units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now, if we add this 10 to this 8, it makes 18. So it makes 18. So now we can subtract 9 from our 18 now. So we can subtract 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And so we can take these away and we're left with 9. So in our ones place, we can put 9. So remember, we went next door. To our friends in the hundreds. We took one of theirs, so now they're left with 1. And we broke this apart and made 10 of the ones. Now we have 10. But we took one away so we can help our neighbors in the ones place. So we took one away, and so now they're left with 9. So now we can subtract in our tens place 3 10s from the 9s. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. So we are left with 6 rods. So we can put our 6 in the tens place. And so finally, we have only one of the plates, so it will be 100. So our answer would be 160, because it's in the tens place, 9. 169. See how we got it? Because it's 100, 6 of the rod, so it makes it 60, and 9 of the units, so 169. Okay? Thank you guys for watching.